What's something small you can start doing today to better yourself? I had the best idea I've ever had 2 weeks ago, and it has been going great. I used to make a to-do list, but it would just make me super anxious and feel overwhelmed seeing everything I have to do. So lately I have been just doing tasks throughout the day and only writing it down when I have done it. Now I get to see progress and accomplishments add up, and it's motivating me very well. That's exactly what I started doing about a month ago. Oh my goodness, things aren't looming over me anymore, and it feels amazing. I have gotten so much more done at work and home. My wife doesn't have to remind me to do things, because I just do them immediately. Even if it is a pain or somebody will be mad, I just do it and move on. I'm really glad you said this. I felt like such a child for an embarrassingly long time, because I've sunk into this rut where I just don't do shit most days. It's a horrible feeling. I could have sworn I saw that response more than 4 months ago. What has Reddit done to my perception of time? I thought I was going crazy recently when I saw that I had replied to a thread with an experience of mine over a year ago. I distinctly remembered posting that comment only a few days before, so I was extremely perplexed. I thought my comment somehow jumped a year into the past, or that I was having some severe mental issue. That's when I realized that Reddit just gets the same threads all of the time, and I had just told the same story twice. Reading for fun is one of the best changes I ever made. I still watch TV and play video games, but reading is one of those things you start to love more than anything once you get into it. Each time I get a pay rise or a bill payment amount declines, I put half of it straight onto that $20. Say my wage goes up $100 per week, 50 of that goes straight into that savings account. Say I pay off my car loan, which was $80 a week, 40 of that goes into that savings. It's money I previously never had, so I'm not doing a disservice by putting it away. The other option is to use it to snowball debt. That is, use the extra 40 a week to pay off another loan, credit card, etc. till it's gone. To second this, create an account with a different bank/provider. Make it harder to pull the money out. You can usually set up an automatic transfer from your main account to another, so it's easy to set up. This will let you check out higher savings accounts from online providers. Ally, Discover Bank, and Robinhood come to mind. Actually, you should replace every surface in your house with a screen of some kind. It's the transition from screen to non-screen that causes eye strain, so obviously this is the perfect solution. A buddy of mine is practically a bodybuilder. I was surprised to learn that he only works out 3 days a week. I'm not trying to get as big as him, though I feel like 3 decent workouts a week isn't too hard. I've been amazed at what I've accomplished with 3-4x a week. It seems so little, but you do it for a while, or then suddenly you're power cleaning your wife. Also, your diet matters a shitload. Consistency is everything. Devote yourself to a schedule. I found it a lot easier when I stopped asking, should I go to the gym today? And looked at it like something that I have a commitment to, like going to work. Q. How do you stay motivated to go to the gym every day? A. You don't. Just do it anyway. Everything changed for me when I started viewing exercise as necessary body maintenance rather than an option. It's like brushing your teeth. Sure, you don't have to brush your teeth every day, but if you don't, your teeth will fall apart and look like shit. Same goes for exercise and your body. Eat more vegetable too. Start a bucket list and start enjoying your life one day at a time. Even if it's something small, then graduate to the wish list of items. This is highly underrated. I know that when my place is a mess, my life feels like a mess. But when things are physically in order, my mind feels more peaceful and orderly as well. Yeah, I know some people get stuck in a cycle of feeling like shit because their place is a mess, and then they don't want to clean it up because they feel like shit. Even just cleaning a few things can be a good first step though. On days that I try not to drink soda, I feel super terrible and my focus is completely out of whack. Then, I'll have 1 can of soda, and about 15-20 minutes later I feel like my mind's fog has cleared up. Did the same used to happen to you? Edit. Thanks for all your replies. I'm going through each and every one of them. I think I'm going to start drinking unsweet tea with some juice or honey to try and curb my soda addiction, as per everyone's suggestions. I don't think it's the caffeine, as drinking coffee or taking caffeine pills gets my super jittery. Everyone is a non-smoker since their last cigarette. Don't put too much stock into how long it has been since your last. If you break down once after a while, don't let it become a habit again, just because of some imaginary streak. Disclaimer, if streaks keep you going, and that stops you from smoking, more power to you. Write down the stuff you've been putting off, and schedule yourself time specifically to get them done. It will keep your mind free from having to constantly remind yourself, and once the task is completed, you're free. I had the best idea I've ever had 2 weeks ago, and it has been going great. I used to make a to-do list, but it would just make me super anxious and feel overwhelmed seeing everything I have to do. So lately I have been just doing tasks throughout the day and only writing it down when I have done it. Now I get to see progress and accomplishments add up, and it's motivating me very well. Give someone else a compliment at least once a day. It's as simple as noticing the guy next to you has a stylish tie, or that your coworker's homemade lunch looks tasty. Besides, it always seems to end up making someone's day and the effort required is so small. Edit. I'm so proud that this is my most upvoted comment ever. And thanks for the gold. If it's not natural to pay a random compliment, I try to just smile at someone every day, or really as many people as possible. I smile at people I interact with, cashiers, waiters, train workers, etc. Just to pass a little small bit of positivity. Start doing simple exercises that don't require any equipment. Walking/running outside, push-ups, sit-ups. Edit. I guess not really simple, as most of them require a certain technique, so you don't hurt yourself in the long run. But it doesn't cost money, it's something you can do at home, if you don't have the time to go to the gym, or combine going to the gym with exercises at home. Good luck to anyone trying something like this. There is a good link in the replies here to a useful website about this. To finally start looking for a therapist. I know it sounds ridiculous, but even working up the motivation to go online and search for one is hard. I keep telling myself I'll do it, and I'm perfectly capable of doing it, and have the time to do it, but then I just don't. Start putting $20 away from each paycheck into a savings account. Don't look at that money. Don't touch that money. That money may as well not exist. Repeat every paycheck, bumping it up as opportunity affords you. Just try and be nicer to people. Don't fake it, just general niceness. Put that positive shit out there, and it will follow. Edit. Wow, this is a really great post-op. Gold everywhere and everybody is happy, haha. Been really depressed lately. I have always wanted to start a hobby where I could work with my hands. I decided to get into woodworking, and my main goal is to build an arcade cabinet from scratch this upcoming year. I also started looking into getting more serious about hiking. Edit. Wow, thanks for all the comments. I actually made the decision last week and already purchased my first batch of tools. Drill/impact driver set, circular saw and a jigsaw. I have a buddy who is experienced in woodworking kind of guiding me from afar, since he lives in a different state. But I did find that to be very helpful. My first project is going to be building a pegboard for my garage, and I'm really looking forward to it. Practice mindfulness for just 15 minutes a day. You can do it throughout the day, maybe 3 times for 5 minutes. To do this, you basically try to be aware of yourself and your surroundings. Notice what is near you. Notice where you are. Notice why you are there, or why your feet or arms are in a certain position. Notice why you might be feeling sad or angry or even happy. Mindfulness builds patience and makes you more empathetic toward people. It helps you become aware of other people and helps you learn how to communicate to them better. Think positively. I really dislike my job, but I try to find the little things that make it not so bad, and it improves my mood tremendously. Hate waking up at 4:30 am. At least I get to see the sunrise. Edit. What do I do with gold, lol? Clean your house or room. At the very least, just what you can see. It is the only way I can get out of a rut. Thanks for gold. My first ever. I have a horribly anxious mind. Just tidying up helps me move on to the next step. I used to be addicted to soda and drank an unhealthy amount. Now I just drink water all day and occasionally have soda as a treat now and then. I feel a lot better and less groggy without all the soda. Edit. Thanks for the gold, silver, and all the upvotes. Who knew a post about me kicking a bad habit would get so much attention? Take a minute to write down 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small they are. It really helps put things in perspective. They can be anything from having a bed, to sleep in, to getting all the green lights on the way, to work, to good coffee. Thanks for watching this video. If you already subscribed, thank you very much. Public daily new videos, you can check previous videos.